Now to this, the trial for hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs set to resume Tuesday after some explosive testimony from rapper Kid Cudi this week. How is this looking for Diddy? Joining me now, criminal defense attorney Jonna Spilbor. Thank you so much for being here this Memorial Day weekend. I just need to ask, Kid Cudi, he goes on the stand. He says that Diddy blew up my Porsche. He broke into my home. It was explosive testimony. But at the end of the day, do you think the prosecutors here have perhaps overcharged Diddy with the sex trafficking and racketeering charges? Do you think they've met that threshold so far in the first 2 weeks of the trial?
Great question. So far, the only thing the prosecution has successfully proved is that Diddy is a dirtbag. They have cleverly charged this case with this heavy RICO statute. And from day one, I have said this was going to be an uphill battle for the prosecution to prove. Because look what we have here so far. We have evidence that Diddy lived a very hedonistic lifestyle, but a lifestyle does not necessarily become a crime. So in terms of the testimony this week about the car being blown up, the interesting thing to me is I'm surprised that was allowed in at all, because none of that was ever prosecuted in real time. You know, we see this infamous and horrible, like you can't get the image of Cassie getting beat up by Diddy in the hallway out of our minds. But the defense is going to have to remind the jury that that is not what Diddy is on trial for. He's not on trial for domestic violence. That ship has sailed. I wish he would have faced the music for that.
What?
And the defense has brought forth some counter evidence of consent. And let me tell you something, if the jury believes that this was consensual, all of the freak-offs, all of the stuff was consensual, the prosecution has no case. This is going to be a really tough job for this jury.
Do you think they introduce videos of these freak-offs? I mean, how salacious are we going to get over the next 6 weeks? Perhaps out of desperation from prosecutors, maybe they're thinking the jury's not buying into these charges.
Right? We got to be careful that the prosecution isn't trying to get a conviction, not based on the actual evidence and how that meshes with the law, but based on the fact that Diddy is not a likable guy. A lot of what he did with these people, even if it was consensual, is offensive to the average human. Let's just be real here. But you've got to remember, at the end of the day, none of the people participating, including Cassie, and that evidence was brought forth in text messages where she said she was looking forward to the next freak off. None of these people were kidnapped from the street, thrown in a van, and blindfolded and taken to these hotel rooms. These freak-offs were by invitation only. I flippantly refer to them as BYOB, bring your own baby oil. They were there on purpose with consent, and that really flies in the face of what the prosecution is trying to do here. And if you're trying to just offend the jury, make them unlike Diddy so much that they want to convict him of something, that is where the prosecution is perhaps making some points.
Look, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. It sounds like you're making the case here that there is some reasonable doubt here on multiple issues, on multiple fronts. Jonna Spilbor, thank you so much, Jonna Spilbor.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe what's going on with this case. It's crazy. BYOB, I can't believe she said bring your own baby oil. We're supposed to have a party tomorrow, and oh jeez, I put BYOB on the invitations. Nobody better be bringing any baby oil. Oh my god, it's not that kind of party. It's just a cookout. Oh man, I did not know about them finding text messages from Cassie saying, you know, she looks forward for the next freak off. A lot of these people that went to Diddy's parties probably have proof out there that say like, yes, I can't wait to go, or yes, I will come. What, like stuff like that are in agreement with this type of party that this disgusting man threw, I should say. There is no way that he should be getting away with any of these things. I am sure there has to be something where people I heard people got drugged at some of these parties. Now, finding the evidence and proof for that is what's been going on in the courts. I'm not following too close with this trial with Diddy because it's happening, I feel like, every single day, and it's It's getting a little crazy. I don't know how the hell they picked the jury for this case, too, because I believe for many, many, many years, there has been something about P. Diddy in regards to certain things, whether it had to do with Biggie, whether it had to do with Tupac. I mean, I have my own opinions just because of clips I've seen of P. Diddy online and just the way he carries himself and his personality. I feel like he's a snake. I feel like he's a huge snake. And people that know him personally probably have a whole different opinion. I don't know. But from what we see online, it's not good. And it sucks for everybody involved that got drugged or been mistreated and are now trying to fight it. Or if he threatened people's lives. I mean, I've even heard clips. I think yesterday I heard a clip about somebody that was trying to come in to confess and say something, and he was going to an interview. You guys may know this. He was going to an interview, and he kept getting somebody like ran into his vehicle to prevent him from going to this interview to expose P. Diddy. I don't know. There's so many people out there that were supposed to expose P. Diddy and what he's doing or has been doing, and some of those people have died. So it's getting pretty crazy with this. Let me know what you guys think about this baby oil freak. In the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time, peace out, everybody.